I get so inundated with GOAT talk and LeBron versus Jordan arguments, mainly from my young boys. You know what I'm saying? But I see it all across social media too, and in mainstream media. You know, I get that thrown in my face so much that I rarely get a chance to compare Bron to his peers, to his contemporaries. I rarely get a chance to really do that because I much rather do that than compare him to the greatest player of all time, Michael Jeffrey Jordan. Because when I compare Bron to his contemporaries, that gives me an opportunity to show y'all I am not a LeBron hater. Not at all. Matter of fact, I got to call out the NBA media for something. It really seems like the NBA media loves Steph Curry more than they do LeBron James. And that's crazy. LeBron has been the face of the league for quite some time. And I would personally argue that at no time in their careers has Steph Curry been better than LeBron. Now, don't come at me with that bullshit. I'm not a Steph hater. I love Steph's offensive game. Uh, I recommend what he does to players, from his attention to detail on his shot, attention to detail with his ball handling. His endurance is amazing. You know how he moves without the basketball. That shit's crazy. His lung capacity got to be on alien. You understand? Uh, Everybody rants and raves about Kyrie Irving's ability to handle the basketball. Don't sleep on Steph Curry. He held that bitch. He got that bitch on a string as well. Okay. But I still don't think he's ever been better at basketball than LeBron James. I just don't. Particularly because of the defensive end. Um, Steph himself has stated that he rarely plays defense. Uh, I think the best thing he does defensively is get deflections and get steals. You know, so he gets in the passing lane and stuff like that. But on ball defense has never been his calling card. I know this year people are trying to say that he's improved. Uh, and he's gonna need that. If they're gonna win a title this year, you know, he's gonna have to stick some D, especially since Clay still seems like he's not fully back to that all defensive team caliber Clay that we saw pre-injury. You know what I'm saying? So Steph gonna have to stick some D. Uh, but still, I still view him as somebody that opposing offenses target and all that kind of thing. Now we have seen Brun getting targeted some this year at 37 years old, but still he's 6'9", 287 pounds, you know, versus uh Steph 6'3". I think he can gain some weight, so he up there in the 200s now. But still, I had to take Bron. But with all that said, I see a double standard, and it's glaring. It's glaring. Okay. Last year, the media did everything but bust a nut about Steph Curry leading the league in scoring. So much so that he was third in the MVP running last year. Third. He made first team All NBA. And this is despite the fact that the Golden State Warriors were in the play-in tournament and they failed to go to the playoffs. Still, third in the MVP. Why? Because he led the league in scoring. That's what it was. Now, some may say, as my brothers, we had a very, very heated argument on here. You know what I'm saying? If y'all real ones down with us, y'all saw that episode. We got into it about it. And they were telling me, he deserved it because of who he out there playing with, and he ain't have Clay and everything like that. And I was saying, remember last year, y'all, I had told y'all the Warriors should have been like the 2 seed. Based even without Clay, I was like, if Steph is who everybody's saying he is, people trying to say that he might be better than Magic Johnson in the point guard rankings, and you got Draymond Green, an all defensive team guy perennially. Got Andrew Wiggins, former number 1 overall pick. You had Kelly Oubre last year. I didn't think he just had no fucking slouch ass team. Missed playoffs. Still, the media gave that man first team All NBA and third in the MVP rankings. Well, let's fast forward to this year. LeBron is currently, as I take, leading the league in scoring. He's been without Anthony Davis. Shit. If not most of the year, a huge chunk of this damn year. And even when AD ass was out there, he wasn't hooping like his ass should be hooping. Keep saying LeBron need to get some Michael Jordan in him and cuss his ass out, but I digress. Looks like we're about to miss the playoffs. We're about to be in the play-in at best. And at worst, we about flat out miss this shit. But Brun ain't in nobody MVP discussion. Matter of fact, he ain't even in the top 10 as I take. I checked NBA.com and their MVP ladder was posted. Currently, as I take, they got at number 1, Embiid, 2, Yoke, 3, they got Giannis, 4, they got Tatum, 5, they got Luka, 6, Ja Morant, 7, Book, 8, DeRozan, 9, KD, and 10, Karl Anthony Towns. LeBron ain't even in the top 10. Top 10. When he's doing the same damn thing that Steph was doing last year. Now, you might say, well, Bron at least has first ballot Hall of Fame out there with him in Russell Westbrook. True. Draymond is a defensive player of the year. Draymond is the leader of that team. Draymond gonna be on the first team all defense this year. Probably. They might dock him for this lengthy injury absence. Maybe they'll dock him for that. But I know before that they were finna give it to him. Okay. Got 3 titles. Undoubtedly, he's a Hall of Famer. So maybe you say that LeBron, even with Westbrook, they're with him. They should have been doing better. I don't know. It's just strange to me that they're not giving him any consideration. Now, here's the thing. I don't think he deserves any goddamn consideration. To me, from what I'm seeing from my Lakers, Bron ass is going out there trying to win the scoring title and trying to just go ahead and get this Kareem shit over with. You know what I'm saying? He's taking as many shots as he wants. He is not playing in a defense now. Early in the year, I was on record saying it looked like he was trying to stick some D. That shit over. He checked out defensively. He just trying to get buckets. That's what he's doing. Okay. He might come in an interview and say, I'm all about winning. Ooh, that shit cap right now. Bron is scoring the ball. And my Lakers cool with it because they're still selling tickets and jerseys and all that shit. Okay. So I don't think he deserves no fucking MVP. But I also said Steph Curry ass didn't deserve to be in no MVP running last year. He did not. My brothers took me to task for it. But we see right now, what you're seeing from Bron is what you saw from Steph last year. Steph was just trying to win the scoring title. Steph, what was he doing? What else was he doing? Was Steph playing better defense last year than Bron's playing this year? Was Steph more of a playmaker last year than Bron is this year? What is it? Why is Steph's season, why is Steph's 2020-2021 season viewed differently than Bron's 21-22 season? Why? Again, leading the league in scoring, about to miss the damn playoffs, both in the Western Conference. Steph was without his second best player the entire year. Bron without his second best player most of the damn year. Bron ain't even gonna make first team All NBA. Giannis is locked in at the forward position, deservedly so. He's the best player in the league right now because everybody in the league flawed. Meaning everybody in the league ain't no perfect player in the league right now. Ain't no player that has no weakness in the league right now. Not one. It's not. Last player like that was Bean. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? Because Bean could play. He could score the ball. He was first team all defense. Good free throw shooter. Could score at all three levels and was clutch. That was the last guy like that. Okay. So what we talking about? Like all these guys got some. Embiid is a good defender. He a 30 ball. You might be able to call him close to that like that this year, but he's injury prone. He's done better with this year. We'll see what happens in the playoffs. He fuck around and get the shits and everything in the playoffs, all kind of shit with him. But we shall see. But all these guys be missing something. So that's why I be saying Giannis is the best, even though he's not the closer. You know what I'm saying? But he has that All NBA forward spot on lock. So if they telling me Tatum now is in the MVP running, look like he gonna get that other forward spot. And then I just saw something on Twitter that I damn sure hope ain't true. That Embiid and Jokic will also be eligible for a forward spot. Please, NBA, don't do that shit. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because that shit, that ain't what y'all did in the past. In the 90s, you had one center spot. Your ass had it was unfair because at the guard position, you had two spots. Forward position, you got two spots, but at center, you got one. So if Hakeem got it, David Robinson was gonna be short. Patrick was gonna be short. Your ass had to hoop. Make these motherfuckers hoop. Make them hoop. If Jokic want it, if Embiid want it, they gonna have to goddamn go get it. They gonna have to outdo the other one. Don't turn them boys into no forwards, man, just to try to make sure both of them get on there. That's fucked up. But if that happens, Bron damn sure ain't finna get no first team All NBA. And I'm not saying he deserves it. Again, with what the Celtics are doing right now, and Tatum is turning up offensively, and their team is turning up defensively as well. So obviously, he's the main part of that. I gotta give it to him again. Bron just playing one end of the court right now. He's just trying to stuff the stat sheet. But all I'm doing is I'm calling out the NBA media for how that ain't what you did last year with Steph. So what the hell is it? What the hell is it? You can look back earlier in their career. Steph is the only person in NBA history with this unanimous MVP. You telling me Bron didn't deserve a unanimous MVP before? You telling me that year that Steph had was the best year by anybody ever, I guess. Because Jordan didn't get on the unanimous MVP either. Kareem ain't getting there. Shaq, Kobe, his one MVP season. Shaq only got one MVP too. That's insane, ain't it? Like none of these guys got a unanimous MVP. This motherfucker LeBron in his 09 season, where he won his first MVP. averaged 28 a game with 7 assists while playing first team all defense, and his team went 66-16. Now, it was in the East. It was in the East, okay? You know, the East at that time was not like that, okay? But 66-16 is 66-16. A 28 ball and first team all defense with seven dimes. Okay. 2010, the motherfucker went 29.7 points per game, 8.6 assists, first team all defense. They won 61 games. Now, maybe in those seasons, you can understand him not getting unanimous MVP because you still got Kobe Bean Bryant still in his prime at that time. Okay. And those seasons, Bean would lead us to back-to-back my Lakers. He would lead us to back-to-back championships. Okay. So of course, Bean gonna take away from some of that vote. Can I interest you in 2013 LeBron then? Okay. This is Heat LeBron when he had the height of his powers. That's no dumb. Any motherfucker that be saying that 2018 LeBron with Cleveland is peak LeBron is bullshit. Anybody that say LeBron still playing as great as ever, that's bullshit. Heat LeBron was on some more. Just incredible. He averaged 26.8 points per game, 7.3 assists, first team all defense. Melo got one vote from somebody though for MVP. When you know damn well Melo wasn't playing no defense like LeBron at that point. Hell, Melo ain't never playing no defense. LeBron defense is like Melo now. What you see from LeBron defensively now has been Melo his whole career. Come on, man. Come on, man. But Steph got unanimous MVP. Now you're going to say, well, it was because he was 73-9, and he led the league in scoring. He led the league in steals. Michael Jordan went 72-10, so one game fewer, led the league in scoring, was first team all defense. They did not get that man unanimous MVP. So what the hell is it? The media loves Steph Curry. Even more so than LeBron Raymond James Sr. That shit crazy. That got to be it. I don't see what else. They having the same type of season. What Bron is doing right now is what Steph did last year. And everybody, well, don't get it wrong now. LeBron fanboys doing, they on 37, you're 19. But the NBA media ain't. Not in the same way they did for Steph last year. At least the voters. I don't know. It's crazy. But it is what it is. And it's clear. Put it on some. My kids wanted me to tell y'all to make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me across all social media platforms. Like the videos and share them. Did I forget anything?
And turn on the post notifications.
Y'all heard them. And also, visit Statement Tees, LLC.com and shop with us. That's Statement Tees. Every t-shirt you wear
makes a statement.